Well, it's always nice to be recognized for your work, but for me it's especially nice to be recognized at a festival celebrating cinematographers, because I work closely with cinematographers, and it's it just seems more valuable to me to be associated, in this festival over over other festivals. I think that what happens is when you get an award, you start thinking about your own work, and it just makes you want to work harder so that you feel you really deserve it. So I think that what's the benefit for me of this award is just going to make me better. That if you get some recognition for your work, then you want to do better work, and you just want to keep working, and that's the way I feel. Most of my inspiration comes from character, so that if I'm doing a set for a character, I try to get myself into the minds of the character and figure out where he would live, why he would live there, and what it would look like. It helps transport me back into, a period film transport me back into time. David was a painter first, and he still paints. I think he's having shows now in France and Germany. And Terry is a philosopher, and his stories, his films are more about his ideas about man in the world. Nestor is a very sweet, gentle man, or was. He's excited by light. Now, when I worked with him, he had already lost a lot of his sight. His glasses were very thick, but he could feel the light. You would see him, he'd just put his head up, and he had a sense for light. And I think that working with Terry got very excited because he saw that excitement, that passion, and that understanding of light that Terry has now incorporated in all of his films. The last 3 films that I've worked with him, we've used no artificial light, but we use window light. We go closer to the window or outside. And it's beautiful. And Emmanuel Lubezki has embraced that, and I think mastered shooting film with natural light. Well, maybe we're like twin brothers, yeah. That I give them something to shoot, to light, and then they finish it with light. And when you're working with great cinematographers, they make our work look better. Sometimes our work is choosing locations, not building anything, but we work in concert to create an image, ideally. As I've gotten older, my appreciation for cinematographers has grown immensely, and I realize how much I depend on them to finish what I start. I love German expression. I've used a lot of that in designing of sets. I did a film with Brian De Palma many years ago called Phantom of the Paradise, and I drew from the German expressionists on that. But I think everybody can use that influence. I think we pull from wherever we can.